This is Fast Break. I'm Kat Stefankovich. Nice to see you again, or maybe this is your first time around these parts. Well, it's all about hoops here, from the pros to the local scene, so settle in because we've got some great stories coming up. And our first one takes us out to Hamilton, Ontario, where we meet up with grade 12 student and passionate baller, Alannah Yates. Now, I say passionate because when Alannah's high school girls basketball team folded, she said, all right, well, I guess I'll go play with the boys. And that's what I call for the love of the game. Check this out.
Last year we didn't have a girls basketball team, and this year we had 8 people show up to the tryout. So Tomitis decided, I'm gonna fold the team, but you're gonna play ball. He's like, I want you to come try out for the senior guys basketball team. And I tried out and he took me, and it just started from there. It was awesome. When I was on my girls rep team, my coach, he coached the guys team as well. And all the time he would have the guys team come play with us. And obviously some of those girls were like, oh, we're playing guys. Okay, so like it comes to their competitiveness and like their toughness goes like down, and they start like playing more, I'm not gonna say feminine, but like they play weaker than they usually would. And I'm just like, why? Like why? Like I was a competitor. I needed to prove a point. Like I don't care who, you're a competitor. I'm gonna go hard and I'm gonna play how I play. And it wasn't based on if it was against a guy's team. Like I'm just a competitive person. It doesn't matter who you are.
Well, basketball in particular, I haven't heard of any female playing on a guy's team in the past, especially not in this district, but we thought we'd give it a try, talk to our athletic director, and since our girls team didn't run this year, it was acceptable for her to be a part of the senior guys team, give her an opportunity to play. I think initially it was tough for her to adjust to the speed of the game, and obviously it was intimidating for her to be out there with guys to begin with, but she's been playing against boys for the majority of her life, and I think she had a pretty good handle on what to expect. It took her a couple of games, but after she became pretty adjusted to playing at the guys' pace.
First game was nerve-wracking. I was at Glendale too, and it was a tournament. And I come out of the change room, I'm staying with all the guys, and I have my ball, and I'm just looking in the stands, and my mom's looking at me, and I'm just like, wow, like I'm nervous. This is nerve-wracking. And then once I started warming up, honestly, it was probably the worst warm-up I've ever had before. But then once I started playing, it was just like the nerves were gone. And it was natural. Like it clicked in, like the nerves just stopped once I got on the court, and it was just a regular game. The
majority of the guys were really great with having her come and play, and the only egos that kind of cropped up were the ones that were scored upon by Alannah. But other than that, everybody's been really receptive to her coming and playing.
The opponents actually were even as good as my teammates. Like, they never were down on me. Like, they never like chirped me and stuff, which I was expecting. I was ready for it. I was expecting it, and there actually wasn't. Like, they would guard me like a regular guy, and if they didn't, that play that I showed them that they should, then they started guarding me again, and they would treat me like a regular guy. They'd post up like a regular guy. They wouldn't be weaker on me. So it was just like I got treated like a regular guy, and that's what I wanted. And they respected me as much as my team respected me, and it's amazing.
She's a great athlete. She's got great knowledge of the game and a wealth of experience. So she's always there to support other people, and she's an extension of myself on the court. So it's really nice to have her play for our team.
I'm going to Mohawk for recreational therapy and play my years there as a Mountaineer, and I'm really excited for post-secondary basketball because it's gonna be different than high school. It's gonna be a complete change.
Definitely think it's open doors. I know of other people in the area that have now received girls on the boys teams at the elementary level, and I just think the growth of female sports in this area has been such an eye-opener to all of us, and it's provided an opportunity for her and hopefully others in the future.
It does open doors. It does show like to the girls that you can play. Like you can play basketball. Like if you can't, because there is many teams who don't have girls basketball teams. So if you're good enough, you can keep up and you can play. Like don't stop because you're a girl. Just go for it. Like try out. The worst you can do is you don't make it. You know, take that chance because you might actually make it and you can go far.